Hello, welcome back. We're playing Nowhere Profit. You can probably notice if I were to stop talking a little bit. You can probably hear somebody in the other room. That's my partner right now. She's got a class that she's doing. You know, that's just the where things are these days. Everything's kind of shifted onto online platforms, and you know what? We're going with the flow. We're just going with the flow. Speaking of going with the flow, we are about to enter into probably one of our final fights. It's hilarious. I just watched a little bit of my previous video and I totally thought, yeah, there couldn't possibly be another 3 fights. Come on. You kidding me? And that was like an hour and 20 minutes prior to the end of that video. So like we definitely have like a lot more. Now that we're in this phase, right, we're actually within the crypt. What are we interested in knowing? It looks, okay, we don't want to attack the darkness. Why have you called us? Who are you? What is this place? If we only had one question to ask, what would it be? If I were a being in a apocalyptic society where I had no idea why I was getting these voices, I mean, would I just outright ask why, or would I be more interested in why this machine is trying is like is what it is? Who are you? I'm gonna guess giant machine, incredible knowledge, some kind of weird, some kind of weird AI. Why have you called us? Why am I part of this? Who am I in the grand scheme of things? I'm going to click that. Crypt system compromised. Artificial mind integrity compromised. Planetary guidance systems compromised. Emergency quarantine enabled. Manual assistance required. He needs manual assistance. I don't know what he is, but he needs my help. What is wrong with you? Or how can we help? I'm gonna assume that to me, these are the same question, right? What is wrong with you? It's like, maybe I have answers, or perhaps the machine has answers. And honestly, I think the machine has answers. Critical infection, designation, rift, vitric, calculated results, disillusion of self, corruption of planetary systems irreparably, assessment, frequency operator intervention, Atman gestation required. What is all this? I could sense the machine was struggling against this infection and something else. Frequency operator intervention. What is this gestation? So I'm assuming that I am the frequency operator, and the gestation, I have no idea what that word even means in normal everyday life, other than like, I don't know, like ovulatory gestation, like you're gestating a baby into existence. But how does that apply to these AI? What is this gestation? The voice of the machine suddenly changed. A different part was speaking to me now. Dusk, singular, chasm, preserve, engaging, chassis. With these twisted words, the new voice went quiet, and a single red eye lit up in the darkness. A giant, fashioned out of the crypt itself, stepped into view, followed by swarms of smaller machines ready to defend it. I think we gotta go. What can we use at this point? And you know what? It's either the advantageous position or the hollow sense. And you know what? The hollow sense is far more useful for us than anything else. Hollow sense, it's so funny because everything else, hold the phone. Do we want a blistering blow? Push target unit suffers -3. Or do we want a static charge? If you don't use it, you lose it, right? Like all this stuff. Mind break. Hello? Destroy all followers. Hello. do we need this? My instinct is yes. Convenient cover. Might be nice. Slash. Might be nice. Pocket pistol. Might be nice. Decoy phalanx. Could be good, but it's a stopgap. I mean, it's all a stopgap, honestly. Saw blade. Slash. Salvo. Crowd control. Lumber. I think we need the mind break. I'm gonna dismantle this. Scary to think that I need it, but I think I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna quickly share this Halosense. Only active for the next combat. That's fine. Our leader deck is huge. We got a lot. We have a ton. Edit deck, I mean, just to look at it all. Look at these. More cards than we've ever had before, but I'm gonna guess this is going to be a long fight. I think we're good. We've got a lot of big leader deck cards that can change the flow of the game. Here's something. When a construct joins your side, that construct gains shielded. Notice, this construct, a level 11 boss, has 25 HP. Shielded means I just can't target it immediately, which means I need to have the followers that'll deal the damage to it first if I want to eliminate it. I think I'm good. The devoted guard, I mean, oh, sorry, protector. I barely knew you, Mr. Brain. But it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. This is why it's gonna be okay, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 costing under 2 and less. That'll help us to trigger like the pious feeders and the feral guides. Even the head dreamer kind of plays into it. I think we're going to be good. Don't think about how the head dreamer plays too much into anything. Honestly, half the time it's just hitting itself. I don't understand. But with that said, let's go. That was an incredible story. I would... I'm sorry. Juggernaut, you're too big. Shifty? I could put out the Shifty now. Okay. Let's just say... this is what we gotta do. We gotta put out the Shifty. Confirm our selections so far. Burst Fire, honestly, that's something to be waited on. I think we should wait. Interesting. Our layout here. We've got 0-3 growths. We got a 0-5 column. We are much stronger in terms of sniper positions. We got 3 of them. He's got 3 sniper positions. That's fine, but that's why I think we need to have Burst Fire. And the taunt just keeps us alive for a long... Chelapan, I'm really sorry. You gotta take one for the team. Shifty out first. Stubborn. Awesome. Cutter. I'm gonna put this right here. And let's scrap the cutter. It's a plain 2-1. Right? It's like, it's not huge. Wild Hand's pretty good. Wild Hand plus Stubborn could change how things go. Let's see. End turn. He's got a 3-1 buzzer. Sniper, yes, I understand. Add a copy of a random friendly? Hold on, what did it just say? Add a copy of a random friendly follower to your hand and reduce the cost by 1. So we got another buzzer coming out next turn. Is unfortunate. However, prep. I think what needs to happen... I mean, I could pop all 3 of these. What is this thing? It's just a... It's a cheap little guy. I could stubborn. I could prep. I think I'll prep the isolation. So I pay 3, put out a wild hand. Okay. I shouldn't have done it in that order. I forgot. I needed to maybe find some more expensive cards. With that said, Isolation Priestess. I mean, you're here basically to just serve the purpose of exactly what you're doing, which I think needs to be right there. I can Wild Hand now, or I can Taunt now. Hold on. Or I could not do it and just wipe both of these out. First of all, I think I could do this. I'm gonna save my resources. I'm gonna spawn. See, the 3/1 can get... The 3/1 can go here. I still have 1/5. Oh, that's fine. Stubborn time. Stubborn time. Why? Why do I need to stubborn? I think I'm gonna wait until next turn so that I can scrap something and stubborn and try to scrap again. We want to bring out the wild hand, but not quite yet. Let's wait on that. Fortitude Protocol. When a drone with cost 3 or less, which is now. Darn. Okay, very interesting. We've got 2. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting. I think now is a good time for me to throw out the Hasty Beam. Pop, pop, pop. That is really nice. It gives me... Oh, gosh. Hold the phone. The Fortitude Protocol. I gotta kill this thing. That is super lame. But this is pretty good, like, pretty good for me. This thing just got +2, +2, +2, +0. Isolation Priestess. I mean, hold off on that. I can aim target that guy right now. I mean, I could sniper. I think the sniper's worth. And then wild hand. Also, I can stubborn now. Hold on. I want to do the... Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can... Oh my god, that was almost a misclick. Okay, what I can do is take care of this thing first. Right? And then remove. And then wild hand now. Just gonna, I don't know, just put things into place where I can actually use them all. Stubborn up, which is gonna be nice. Everything's been exhausted. I can scrap this expert slinger. I don't think I want to. I think I want to move her right here or behind some cover. I put her in the wrong place. She needs to be behind, like back here. Honestly, like I wasted, like, I could have gotten 2 more damage in if I had been better with her. Gatekeeper Protocol. When a drone with cost 3 or more joins the battle, gains taunt. Okay. That's really ridiculous. Now, what happens when you Juggernaut? What happens when you Juggernaut? Okay. I can do this with the Juggernaut to make a really large shifty. Hold the phone. I think it's time for me to start, like, sacrificing some of my guys. Here's what I want to do. Pop this. She takes 2. Leave that alone. I have to... Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I would love to use this Juggernaut. Is what I want to do. Refreshing shunt something? I mean, at this rate, just pop that through. Deal 8. Then Juggernaut. And now deal 14. Yeah? Just win? That was it. Hey, Juggernaut is actually like an amazing card. You pay 6 and then you basically like attack twice. That was amazing. That was amazing. You just had to focus on getting one of your cards. I call them cards, but one of your guys to be amazingly powerful, and you can take care of almost everything. We lost 1 guy, and you know, we gained 3 rusters, which, why? Hold on. Why did we gain 3 rusters? With a shuddering explosion, parts of the machine giant broke off, and the whirlwind of rusters slowed down. The mind, calling itself Durga, spoke again as the blue stars flickered. Its presence felt more awake and more alive now. Hashtag immediate objectives. Limit Kalrati operational influence. Destroy Flint chassis. Why should we trust you? Allies list. Durga. Primary mind. He is the Durga. Stalling the virus corruption. Enemy list. Kalrati. Marshall subroutine. Corrupted. And Flint. Computation chassis. Slaved to Kalrati. What is... Okay, 1. We did hear the term Rift Vitric, and I had no idea what it was when it came. I don't know what that was. Who is Kalrati? You know what? Honestly, the Kalrati's going to find us. Probably. The Marshall subroutine. What is Rift Vitric? Open infection data analysis. Kali Yuga Black. Priority. Designation. Rift Vitric. Type unknown. Digital mimetic. Corruption class. Origin, unknown, extragalactic, 34% confidence. Infection, 63.1 and rising. Response, Manas Twilight. Additional protocol, Skyfall, Sedhana engaged. So there's 2 things. The machine's own protective response is Manas Twilight. And then there's an additional protocol, Skyfall, Sedhana. I'm gonna guess that Manas Twilight is some kind of like way to... You know, actually I don't know. One or the other. So I think it makes sense for me... Excuse me. I think it makes sense for me to find out more about what Manus Twilight is and why it is been so, how should I say? Wait a minute. Skyfall? Like the star that fell from the sky? Yo, we want to know. We want to know all of it, but we need to know what Skyfall is. Skyfall Sadhana Shutdown Protocol. Kali Yuga Red Protocol. Improvised protocol in response to Rift Vitric. Uploading automated message to satellites. Modifying orbits into staggered control decay. Attract Atman Gestation. Capable frequency operator. Success chance 3%. Well, guess what? I am the 3%. So basically, the shutdown protocol shut down all these satellites, and they came back down to the planet. I'm gonna call it Earth, or I think it actually has a different name in this game. But it came back down to the planet in a staggered controlled decay, so they're all falling down. But why? The goal was just to attract me. What is the gestation? The message from the skies was you. Well, I think that's a dumb question because the answer is yes, it was. What is the gestation? What is my part in all of this? Warning, Kalirati, re-engaging. Wait, Kalrati is part of it? Again, the voice changed, and the Crypt's Colossus. Regain control. Dusk, singular. Oh my god, I have to... Surrender? Wait. Dusk, singular. Flower, Gantum. Secure. Surrender, Flint. Do I have Flint? Who's Flint? I need to fight. What? That's huge! Even with his face shattered and substrate leaking, it was still relentless. This one is a boss now. We're using all of our stuff. We're using all of it. Find fabrics. Share it, dude. Share it. There's nothing to upgrade. We are currently, what? We're currently level 9. I do believe we only can get up to level 10, so this is a big fight. What is this? When it takes damage, spawn a 4/4 once per turn. So I only deal damage to it if I know I can handle it. For instance, with a Garum Howler. Juggernaut, sorry. Thunderblade, not yet. Buzzer, actually Buzzer's really good. Actually, is it though? I have nowhere to hide. This is a little bit disconcerting. I think I'm gonna replace the Buzz. Confirm now. Oh, grand. Royal Commando, I mean, can we... Sorry, Pious Feeder, you're always too early. Cutter, thank you. Okay. Hold. Ammo cache. When a follower joins battle, gain +1/+0. Let's put him right there. And then, Cutter in front to protect it, if only just for a little. Scrap something? Sucks. This really sucks. I think I'm gonna scrap the Royal Commando. The Strider is just way too strong. Oh my god, all my big cards are coming out right now. Let's end the turn. I had no idea that this guy comes up a second time. Please don't come back a third time. I would prefer that not happen. I can Merciless you. I can Merciless you right now. Although he has first strike, which means he does... When attacking with enough damage to kill a target, technically I can take him out first. Technically, I can take him out first. I can Feral Guide. Put him right there. 3 damage. Take him out first. Darn it. I hadn't realized. Okay, when he takes damage, he spawns Flint, which is a 4/4. Technically, if I were to do that, I could eliminate him. It's possible. Strider or the Untouchable? Maybe the Untouchable? Leave the Untouchable, I guess. Oh, I put the Legendary in the wrong place. Come on. Yo, I'm so bad at this. I just like speed forward. Exploit weakness. Oh, gosh. You're kidding. Oh, you're kidding. Alright, well... Draw 2 leader cards. Can't do anything more, can he? I hope he can't. Okay, I think it's time for me to put out an outmaneuver and a conscript and a buzzer. Yes. Yes. And a yes. Buzzer needs to... I should have put that differently. Again, Untouchable. Throw him in front. I can take aim with something, but I don't need to. First strike, robust. I mean, you know, Untouchable, I'm sorry. This is where things just kind of end for you, I think. But Head Dreamer comes out next. I think we'll have to deal 3 damage to the substrate growth at some point. Scrap? Not yet. Not yet. Let's move forward. We could Merciless. Destroy. Let's see this. If would be killed through damage and can be moved back 1 tile. So technically, doesn't mean that he's killed through damage. +2/+0 and is pulled. Ouch. Oh my god. 1/4. You're kidding. Owie. Killed through damage. I could lay into him. Sack itself. What is this? Reduce the convoy. That's just for the insight, so he's no longer useful. However, what is going on when it just takes damage? I think I gotta do this. Aim shot. Yeah? Rage. Hold the phone. I think I did this wrong. I did, because this would have been a 5 cost, and I could have used it to, like, actually take care of things. It's fine. The ammo cache. Run into him. Just like that. Push him back. We can Merciless him. No, we cannot Merciless him. We can Head Dreamer. And hope against all hope that it actually lands on him. but it's not looking so hot. Head Dreamer, I think I put you here and then switch something else out. Strider or the Thunderblade? Honestly, the Thunderblade can be so good. Merciless can also be very good. Take Aim. I'll probably put that in next turn. I want to keep everything. I think that's it. Shoot. We got a Strider. We got a Strider. We do... This is so unfortunate. You're kidding me. Oh my gosh. Charge, Fury. I have 7 damage. What can I do? I have 7. I think what I want to do is this. I'm going to pop this guy. Deal 4 damage to his entire row. Because that's very efficient for me, I believe. The Garum Howler. I want to keep him. Yes. Yes. Take care of all of them. And I have no more mana? The 10-1 is... I mean, I'm either facing a 12-2 or a 10-1. I don't know what to do. I think I use Take Aim. This is incredibly, like, sad for me. Like, I don't know what to do. I've misplayed a couple times, and it's just really unfortunate. I think I need to eliminate here. I can either take away 6 damage or I can take away 10, and that's just how I have to think about it. I've been misplaying as well. This guy could have done like a couple more damage to random things. Could have been so good, but I'm like, I just need to like reduce. I just need to reduce the damage that's incoming. This guy's gonna play. Oh, he's gonna attack me for 2. That's fine. That's fine. We got a couple snipers. Can't move. That's fine. Hello, Garum Howler. I think I put you here. That's gonna deal Taunt, Brawl. I think he needs to be in the front so that he can do some taunting. And that's gonna send out 4 of my units. It's gonna fill up the board. I have to make sure that he's tauntable. Okay. That's fine. We are just going to lay into him. Now, unfortunately, these guys decided to stack themselves in a way that is not beneficial. But I can get 2 damage. I can get 3 damage. I can go like this. Yeah? This guy's scary. They're all scary. But I just need to, like... move them, and then switch out the scout. Ascetic could be very good. What's he gonna do? Fury. Jesus. Okay. Well, that was like the perfect response. Okay. So I can Juggernaut, thankfully. Oh, I should have Mercilessed him while I had the chance. I forgot. I just completely forgot. I mean, at this point, shall I just Hasty Beam him? Just to get rid of, like, this crazy amount of damage? I can deal 5. I have 9 energy. I have 9 energy. I mean, I can Strider. I can absolutely Strider. This is getting a little rough. This is getting very rough. Has Rage. I can pay 5. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do here. I cannot let this live. That's 11 damage on the field that I forgot that I could actually deal with. Unfortunately, I mean, I could. I think I need a Strider. Oh man. I don't know. Insight. Whenever its owner plays a leader card. So I lost the opportunity to deal with this while it was not a problem. He's a problem now. The Garum Howler will take a ton of damage. But how it's going to take it is up to me. I really don't know. One thing for certain, I think some of this stuff is just not good enough. The Sniper Blast, it's good, but I think it's just we don't have enough spaces, right? We have one space, a couple spaces that could be good enough. This is very stressful. I'm wishing that I had a way to deal 3 damage without, like, I guess I could Juggernaut. I don't know. I just need to be dealing some damage, I think. Whoa! Hello. Interesting. What is he? I finally dealt damage to him. Revenge. Leader gains Echo White. What? I don't know. If I give him +6, I can wipe out 2 of these. I mean, jeez. Four plus 6 is 10. So all he has to do is just run me into run. I think I need to do this. Okay, I'm refreshed again. And guess what? I can deal 3 damage to all tiles in a row, which include these guys. Or this. I think I do it this way. That takes care of a really big enemy, and then allows me to just attack for face. Honestly, like, I just need to deal damage. Let him like deal with my really large enemy. Revenge. Destroy a random. Ooh, rough. Destroy all damaged. You are kidding. That was amazing. That was amazing. I can't fault him. That was an amazing play. And now it's time for mine. Destroy all followers? Yes. I can destroy all followers in Strider. Or charge. Has a rage. You know what? It's time for Mind Freak. I'm so glad I have Mind Freak open. Yep, it's fine. He just gained a card or something that I do not understand, but he gained it. Fury, rage for 1 turn. Honestly, it's very few chances that I'm gonna be able to have rage, like, do much of anything. I have 6 mana. I have 6 mana. I could just Strider and then bless him next turn and then win. Okay, let's give it a shot. Crippling Strike. Uh-huh. That's not bad. It's 11-1. He's still got a lot of life to him. And that's the game. A bam. He's now a 13-2. And this thing, overwhelming, robust, doesn't matter. Oh, 13 damage out. Whew, 14 damage. That thing's like the most damage I've ever taken. 7 wounded. Valuables, batteries. Why am I continuing to get rusters? This is a little scary. Why am I continuing to gain people? Our weapons had blasted the last of the attacking rusters into fragments. A loud noise, like ripping fabric, tore through the space as the giant's red eye faded. We moved forward, past the metal corpse and towards the blue stars. Approach. An enormous cluster of processing substrate lay before us. It had sustained damage from our fight, but I could feel that the mind within was still intact, still struggling. Opening Atman Seed Vault. What? Warning, Rift Ventric. Infection critical. Wait, did I ever figure out what the Rift Ventric was? I think it was just so codified. I had no idea what he was talking about. In one smooth movement, a reinforced floor section parted, revealing its glowing technical insides. What do you want us to do? Or just examine? Just examine? The opening was filled with an array of small cylinders, each one a swarm of specialized processing nanites. Only one of those cylinders emitted a faint light. As I touched it, I could feel the spark of a mind inside. Active, but still dormant. What does it do? Atman Gestation Seed Vault. Uncontaminated machine intelligence seeds. Required to generate new planetary level intelligence? Generated from planetary intelligence prior to Rift Ventric infection? Required gestation in symbiosis with Technopath? Warning, use will cause dissolution of self. I'm ready. I'm ready to discorporealate and turn myself into the broth that this new life form will emerge from. With a burst of dazzling light, it showed me what it wanted me to do, to take the seed into myself, to make it learn and grow as part of me, until we were one and the same, more God than human. Listen, I'm not altruistic. I don't care about the state of this being. I'm ready to in jest. I either unite with the machine or I destroy the vault. Warning, infection critical. Initiating deletion protocol. Crown Pyre. The blue stars started fading one by one. Goodbye. And with that final word, the last of the stars went dark. Unite with the machine. Took the fragile little bauble out of the vault and held it in my hands. I could feel it respond to my touch and presence, waking up. Once the seed opened, the swarm within moved towards me, spreading out and vanishing like ash. I could still feel the individual elements interfacing with me like a soft murmur brushing against my brain. Continue. Durga had explained to me that it would take many months for the new intelligence to be fully grown. In the meantime, oh my god, I'm going to give birth to a robot baby. In the meantime, we secured the crypt's entrance and waited. Some of the convoy explored the crypt in order to destroy the remaining rusters or to learn from the machines. Many archives were corrupted or damaged, but there was still a host of wisdom waiting for us. Continue. There's more? It wasn't long until we established a community in the crypt. Durga had left us with some farms and wealth of knowledge. Still, on our journey, we had learned that it was better to have slaves do the hard work. And with our newfound status, it was easy to prey on the people outside. During that time, the mind in me had grown. The murmur had evolved to become a part of my life, and it had learned from us. It knew who was a friend and who was simply a slave. Eventually, it had become we, and we had become I. Now my mind was larger and faster, and it was time to leave this body behind and unfold into the crypt. Move on. Victory! We won 41 fights. We lost a bunch of followers. 16 of them. 134 were destroyed in the fights. I mean, that's a pretty good turnaround. 16 actual deaths. Unlocked the Echo and the Nomads. Oh my gosh, we actually did it. We actually won. This game is incredible. I love the storytelling. We scrapped so many cards. Actually, I didn't know we scrapped. Oh, we cycled. I see. Scrapped equals cycled. Cards played 322. Bosses defeated 6. There are 6 bosses. Obstacles destroyed. Followers destroyed. Fights won. I mean, technically, we won all 41 fights. Days traveled. We spent a little over a whole year traveling, and you know, we made a lot of friends. We lost a lot of good ones, and you know, thank you for joining me for my first playthrough of Nowhere Prophet. I'm gonna keep playing. I want to check out some of these other classes. Martin Nerurkar, yo, this is amazing. Actually, the team of this amazing team of developers and artists at No More Robots, pretty amazing what they've accomplished. Really deep storytelling. The gameplay that is, you know, like ever changing and just evolving as you go. Some might call that roguelite. Is amazing. Is amazing. Made with love in the indie arena. Yo, you guys did an astounding job. And thank you for playing. Well, thank you for making this game. And thank you for watching me play. I'm enjoying this, and I mean, I'm gonna try getting into a new game. I'm not gonna make it any harder. Come on, I'm not like crazy. But now we have actually unlocked the daily challenge. Play for score. Every day features the same map and same modifiers. Play in a higher difficulty for higher scores. Very cool. We have combat starts with 1 energy cell. Ooh, so you really want to like... Scrapping a card regains 1 energy instead? Interesting. Huh. Well, with that said, I'm definitely going to jump back into... Oh, what are these modifiers? Oh, there's so many. All routes are unexplored. cramped. You always bring all followers in your convoy into combat. Oh, that can get pretty cramped. I can definitely see that. Glass sucks a lot. I can see your journey starts with 200 batteries. I mean, you got a lot of cool stuff here. With that said, thanks for joining me. We're gonna try another game pretty soon, and we're just gonna keep playing this until we feel like we aren't gonna play it no more. So, until next time, thank you for joining me with No Rare Profit, and until next time, adios.